Hello and welcome to the Miniatures Apothecary vlog dated 8th to the 15th of July. So first of all, thank you all for coming back and watching another one of these rambling videos. It's very much appreciated. Your continued support is very much appreciated. Likes, comments, shares, subscriptions is all wonderful, so thank you very much. As always, one shout out today. That is in the form of, it's a shout out regardless of what it's in the form of. Shout out to Nate, who's a supporter of the channel and a really good friend, and sent me a little care package full to the brim of paints. So this arrived the other day. I've already thanked him in person, sort of, and publicly, but I'm doing it again because I like to give these little shout outs via the videos. That's knocked a heck of a lot of paints off the list of paints that we needed to keep going, basically. So on to announcements, I guess. So two announcements. First one is I sat down, had a rather late night with a certain Sean from All Age of Geeks, link in the description below, and we started planning out episodes for the upcoming collaboration podcast. We got loads done. I'm actually really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. Me and Sean have been back and forth with ideas for months now. So yeah, it's finally happening and I can't wait. I'm excited and I hope you are too. I don't know. I am genuinely excited. The second announcement is in regards to the charity event. So as many of you will know, here at the Miniatures Apothecary, I like to do charity streams every once in a while. This one will take place at the end of August, so going from, I think it's the 28th, but I'm doing a week-long one, so 28th to the 3rd of August, I believe. I'll be doing 4 hours of streaming per day, starting at 8 o'clock at night, GMT. Doing 4 hours, and then obviously carrying on with trying to get some sleep and day stuff and everything else. So I'm still in the process of figuring out what I'm going to paint. So if you have any suggestions of what you would like to see me paint, please comment down below. And oh yes, there will be giveaways. So I have the first one here. So this will be one of the giveaways. Hopefully we will have some stacked up. I'm not sure whether we're going to do them throughout the week or at the end. That's still yet to be decided. But yeah, we will be raising money for Calm. Absolutely fantastic organisation. They do some amazing work, and yeah, I feel quite strongly about what they do, just like I feel strongly about any organisation that helps with ill mental health. So yeah, so we decided we're going to do that one, and I'm really looking forward to that. The last one was the one we did for, you can just see the poster, the one we did for SI UK was phenomenal. The support that from you, the community, was amazing. The donations, just the overall support was, well, it almost floored me. It was amazing. I'm still a little bit kicking myself that I didn't make the full 24 hours. But then again, that's probably my own daft fault, because I practically did 48 hours because I was up the day before doing various things. So we're doing it this way. We're doing a week-long one instead. So yeah. So I hope you can all make it. You know, save the date, 28th. Save the date. And hopefully we'll see you all there. So on to hobbying. We're gonna do hobby first, and then we'll do the mental health stuff afterwards. So we're gonna do the hobby stuff first. So the hobby stuff first for me personally, not so much. Purely and simply because of home life and my own mental health, which I'll come to in a minute. So for me personally, I haven't actually got much done. It's been felt like a bit of a chore just to get these last Carcharodons done for the Return to Badab demi company. I don't know why. It's just like I've got to this last leg, and it's just like, oh no, can I, no, I want to, but I don't want to paint anything else neither. It's like kind of being in this slump. I've got motivation to paint. I just don't know what to paint. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. But the last of the Assault Marines are finished. There is a Librarian and a Dreadnought still to do. So I'm currently looking for bits to do a bits bash for a Librarian and a base for the Dreadnought, which will make the last of the Dreadnought Talon of 3. I think it's just I'm really like into painting Dreadnoughts at the moment. That's probably I think that's probably my issue. It's like, oh, I'm painting infantry again, but I want to paint Dreadnoughts. I need more Dreadnoughts. More Dreadnoughts, all the Dreadnoughts. So hobby-wise, yeah, it's been a bit all over the place recently. In other hobby news, I again helped out Plastic Hobbies and Super Macho Jedi for their Coast to Coast challenge. I judged some Outriders alongside Jack of Castles. All the links for these people will be in below, their Twitter handles, YouTube, stuff like that. It will all be down below. And it ended in a draw. Me and Jack of Castles could not decide on an outright winner. They've both done really well. It's very unique. You know, their painting styles are really good. There was very crisp, clean transfers on these minis. The basing was really good. Yeah, it was really hard to decide on what the heck to do. So yeah, we had to call it a draw. There was no way we were picking. There's no way we were picking a winner, a clear winner. There wasn't a clear winner in our eyes. So that was fun. But other than that, hobby news wise, that's pretty much it. I know there's been a lot of talk about Kill Team recently. I myself, I do intend on getting the Kill Team box set because I previously haven't played Kill Team. It's a new edition of Kill Team. I have a friend locally who's been dying to get me involved in Kill Team for a while now, so I think I'm gonna get it, and I'm really looking forward to painting everything. Like every aspect of that box looks really interesting. Even like the terrain, the small pieces of terrain, but it looks really cool. The Orc Commandos look awesome, and Krieg, well, I never really liked Krieg, and that was purely and simply down to my own. I had a bad personal experience, and it wasn't so much the army, it was a person that was playing him at the time. But that was all cleared up, and now I've looked into him more. I've looked into the lore, I've read a bit more about him, I've seen a couple of battle reports, and having painted the bust as well that was sent to me, yeah, I kind of like them. There's some really interesting aspects about them, and the live stream dropping these little hints about things to come, and even like the quiz at the beginning of the stream just seemed a little bit odd, you know, asking questions about units that currently you can't get anymore. And are we going to see plastic Krieg army? Like, are they going to do a separate release? I don't know. It excites me for the future, let's put it that way. Mental health wise, so I've not been sleeping well. This is for a number of reasons. Primarily though, I'm putting it down to the PTSD and the anxiety. So I am not, thanks to speaking out about my experiences with privately on the Discord and stuff. I'm not suffering so much with the nightmares anymore, but I am still struggling to get to sleep. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any clear, concise advice that I can give out at this point. Most of you know me by now. I go off my own personal experiences, and this is something that I am struggling with. So, unfortunately, I can't give any advice out. I'm just making you people who may also be suffering with similar things that you aren't on your own, and talking about it does help. Like since opening up and talking to some people about it, I'm not struggling with the nightmares as such. They've sort of disappeared off into the background. I'm aware that that it might happen, but it's not waking me up in a cold sweat anymore. Obviously the anxieties are based around going to sleep and then waking up in the morning, which is difficult at the best of times, especially with the, again, change in the weather. As you can see from the glaring light, don't walk towards the light sort of scenario in the corner of the room here. And that and dogs constantly barking. Oh. So yeah, unfortunately, mental health wise, and this is why there has been a dip in how much I have been putting out content wise. I know some of you are still waiting on the next Tanith showcase video. It will happen. I promise it will happen. Just unfortunately, after the week of deep depression I landed in, it's sort of killed my motivation to paint them. So I'm trying to, practice what I preach, use my own techniques, my own coping mechanisms to build up some motivation to sit down and finally get, because poor Bragg is sat here partly done, it's partly recorded, partly painted, and it's like I just can't get any further. So fingers crossed, I can get that sorted and get that out for you guys soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. But other than that, yeah, things to come in the fingers crossed again, near future, other than the podcast with Sean from All Age of Geeks, will be the Return to Bad Ad project video, as well as an introduction to the project videos, what I intend to do with them, where I intend to go with them, as well as a couple of other secretive bits. You need like a whistle or something, or a do 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 do, something like that. So yeah, things are moving along. There are things in the works, and yeah, at the moment, all funding I'm trying to funnel towards a new camera. There is a link to the Ko-fi account below. Any and all help on that in that matter will be very much appreciated. So we're trying to upgrade some of our equipment, starting with a new, specifically a mini camera to go on the swing arm, which will be, that primarily is obviously, that camera is primarily used to record painting and things. Whereas obviously this one does enough. This one here, ooh, you right there. So yeah, at the moment we're looking at upgrading some stuff. Maybe a bit of reorganizing the actual painting area that I'm in, so you'll have a better background than a door and a purple cover. You end up with like the wall of posters and pile of opportunity and books on show and the coffee machine probably at this rate. But yeah, so there's things are in the works. So yeah, please bear with me. It's coming along. Things are coming along, and hopefully, like, I'm already starting to feel a little bit better in myself. So hopefully, in the coming weeks, with the Demi company being finished, we'll be moving on to some other projects, and there'll be more content coming out, including, like I've said, the painting showcase, possibly a painting video, because that has been mentioned. Even though I've said I'm not going to do them, I've sort of been prodded and poked about it. But that might just be like a techniques video, just like techniques that I enjoy or techniques that I use, and I might just do that. See if we can get the camera to focus, basically. And yeah, so that's everything, I guess, at the moment. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have been enjoying the hobby health videos. They are currently, we are on episode 3. Conversions and Bits Bashes has dropped last night, so yeah, please go check that out. And yeah, your continued support is very much welcome. And in the meantime, everyone stay safe and keep on hobbying.